Hi, it's Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I wanted to do a video just showing you some of the recent things that I had purchased. Some of them, I have a stack right here and it's kind of like a tall stack, are things that I purchased before the end of 2019. They've been kind of sitting here and just waiting for me to record this. Here's what I got recently. And some of the other things I just picked up yesterday. Now that we're solidly in the middle of January while I'm recording this video, I've already recorded and started kind of abiding by my personal 2020 beauty goals, which is not to over purchase, to do my research first, and to really be thoughtful and to only get one makeup palette a month, if that. All right, so I was really impressed and surprised with what I went into. I went into both Ulta and Sephora and have a very limited number of things in front of me, limited for me. And then I do have a stack over here of things that I got in a recent Boxy pop-up. But thank you for watching today. Subscribe if you haven't. And I think this is the reason that I went into both Ulta and Sephora like in the same day. I normally don't do that, is because January is my birthday month and there are birthday gifts available within the membership rewards. And I definitely always enjoy getting my birthday gift. Now there were some things that I needed. It was hard for me going into Sephora. Sephora is kind of like my candy store moment. Like you put a kid in a candy store and they want it all. And they're like, if they could dig their hands into all the candy, it just that's me in makeup and skincare and all the things that Sephora is. So I went in with a game plan to get two things and I left with exactly those two things and my birthday gift. So let me show you what they are. First was Olaplex 3. This is a bond builder for your hair. I find that it really does help to keep my hair nice and curly when I feel it starts to get kind of wavy and pulled out. I'll use this. And it's not a conditioner, it's not a shampoo. You put it in as a treatment before shampooing and conditioning, and my hair just kind of bounces right back. I go through about one of these every 2 months. I use about maybe the size of a silver dollar in my hand once a week. So I really do like this, and it's 3 ounces, and it lasts a while. I wish it lasted a little bit longer. It came in a slightly larger jar, but that's the one thing that I got that I knew I had to go in for. The other one that I'd kind of been thinking, am I gonna get another one? Am I gonna get another one? It's kind of expensive. I really like it. Do I really need it? And I realized it was my gift to myself for my birthday. It was this. It's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. Their mist is the most beautiful. I'm trying to get it out. I'm gonna leave it in the box. Let's look at another one. Right here, I'm out. I have very little left, but it looks like this. And it smells like you sliced into a fresh watermelon. And it has the best mist ever. Now, it's winter time and it is my face is always like perpetually dry. I normally don't have dry skin, but turning 45 this month, I've really noticed the last 2, maybe 3 winters, my skin does get dry and occasionally flaky during the winter time. But I find that having a hydrating face mist like this that I can carry in my purse really does, like in the middle of the day when I feel like I've had the heater on the car, or I've been sitting in front of, I have like a little round heat disc that I move from room to room. So if I'm cooking, it's like right at the edge of the kitchen. If I'm sitting down with my cup of tea, it's like right in front of my feet. So I put my feet up on the ottoman. So because I get cold really easily, my skin does get really dehydrated. So it's nice to have a spray like this. There were 3 options for birthday gifts. And I'll tell you the one that I really wanted they didn't have, and it was the Briogeo one, which was a small sample of their charcoal exfoliating shampoo and a Don't Despair Repair hair mask. They didn't have that one at the Sephora I went to. They were all out, but I did get this. This is the duo of the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom as well as the Coco Cabana cream. I have not smelled the Coco Cabana cream since they reformulated. So I'll toss this in my purse or take it with me if I go away for a weekend. That is my favorite body moisturizer. And I have never tried this. The one time I smelled it this last summer, maybe spring, it smelled like popcorn to me. And they said that enough people had mentioned that they didn't like the scent of it and it smelled strange, so they reformulated the scent. And it smells like green young coconuts, and it does smell very coconutty and sweet. So I like that. I definitely would have a hard time if I smelled like popcorn because it's one thing to smell popcorn when you're in a movie theater and it's another thing to smell like popcorn. So it's nice to have both of these. I'm sure I'll get great use out of these. I wish Sephora had a better birthday perk, but it's Sephora. When I went into Ulta, the one thing I love about Ulta is they've got awesome rewards. I got a $10 off coupon that I was able to use, and it really brought down the price of everything that I got. But one of the things I went in specifically looking for was a blue shampoo. And if I could get a blue shampoo and blue conditioner, that'd be great. I have, for the last 11 months, not dyed my hair, not straightened my hair, not blow dried it straight. I've been trying to get my curl to come back, and by not chemically treating my hair with dye and other things, it has really helped. I've also been letting my gray grow in, and so I have like my natural color hair, and then right about here, from here to here, there is some hair that can get a little brassy. That's the last of the hair that's been dyed. So I've been dyeing it kind of a deep auburn, and it was not auburn anymore. It was kind of like orangey carrot brassy. And I was like, this isn't a good look. So I wanted something to help tone down the brass and also keep whatever gray I had coming through looking gray and not yellow. And since I was no longer using shampoos with sulfates, silicones, or parabens, I had not been able to find a blue tinted shampoo and conditioner. Now I've already tried these and they work beautifully. And they are from Not Your Mother. It's the Triple Threat Brunette shampoo and conditioner, and I'm worried that if I open this up, you can see it's like really blue. It's the shampoo, I feel, has much more actual blue tint to it. The conditioner is kind of like a pale blue, but you're going to get a lot of that brass reduction in this one here. The other thing I'll tell you is they do have purple shampoo. So if you are a blonde and you're looking for things to kind of counteract brassiness and blonde hair, this was buy one, get one 50% off. And they were, what, $7.99 or $8.99? They're not expensive. You're getting 8 fluid ounces in each. This is gonna last me a good while. And I only shampoo my hair like 2 to 3 times a week. I have kind of dry hair. So when I do shampoo my hair, it takes a good 2 to 3 days before I feel like I need to do it again. But I really have been liking the Not Your Mother's line because it does fulfill that no silicones, no sulfates, no parabens. I feel like it's good for my hair and good for my body. And I think the price is right for the amount that you get. So they are in the middle of a skincare, kind of like a 21 days sort of situation, and I forget what it's called, but it's basically, they've got 50% off specific skincare items every day for 4 weeks. And when I went in, it was this. It was the Mamonde Lip Sleeping Mask in the Plum Blossom. And out of all the things, there were 2 days that I was like, I want to go in on that day, and then forgot about it, and I want to go in on that day. And this was one of them. I love, 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 love the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I've got a little sample right here. I also love and have gone through 6 tubes of Balm.com. I have a brand new huge mango one by my bedside. I go through one of those every 2 months, but I thought it would be nice. This was on sale for $7. And it doesn't really smell like, I don't know what Plum Blossom smells like. It doesn't really smell like much, but I will tell you, it is a little bit firm, and it is very, very hydrating. It feels kind of like it could be not quite Aquaphor, but a little bit. If you know what Aquaphor feels like a really thick Vaseline, I feel like I prefer the formula of this over this guy here, but I'm definitely going to use it. And maybe because it has AHAs in it to help exfoliate your skin, maybe I will get to the point where I prefer this. This is only $14 and you get 0.7 ounces in here. That's kind of a lot because in a full size of these guys, you only get half an ounce. So you get a little bit more in this, and it's less expensive because a full size Laneige is $20. You get half an ounce in the Balm.com, but that is $12 a tube. So there is a less expensive, option if you're interested in something like that. But I'll have to let you know how this works for me, but I am excited to have it. I needed 2 things in the makeup area, and I had been looking for a really fine, almost marker-like brow product. I have tried the one from MAC. I have tried the one from the Brow Blade from Urban Decay, and I didn't like the combination because they're double-ended tools, and I didn't like that if I got one shade that was right for me, the other end of the product wouldn't work. So I was really upset, and it wasn't me paying 20 some odd dollars for a high-end product. So I was asking somebody who was working on the drugstore, so I said, do you have any recommendations? And they're like, I can't think of anybody, because they have the ones that look like 3 little prongs that you could, but it's like a felt tip marker. And what I want is more like that really thin, almost like a brush eyeliner to draw little tiny hairs. Glossier has a product like that. There are a lot of people that have products like that, but I don't want to pay a high-end price for it. So I decided instead to pick up this. I have tried a different L'Oreal Brow Stylist product before, one of their mascaras that came with a bigger, bushier brush. This one, I think the reason I like this one is because it's so tiny. And it talks about being able to boost your brows, but it didn't say anywhere on the packaging that it had any fibers in it. But as I pull this out, it's very obvious to me that there are fibers in this product. And I have it in my brows today. I needed very minimal pencil. After using this, I will tell you that I don't have a lot of brows, but I also don't have like almost no brows. I do feel like there's a little bit more product on this wand, so I end up trying to scratch off as much as I can right on the edge. Otherwise, I feel like it's a little too goopy for my thinner side brows. They're not teeny tiny, non-existent, but half of them are. But I feel like this, when you clean off the wand, you get just enough. I have the shade, I think it's dark brown. Let me see. It's dark brunette. I will tell you, I do feel like this gave me really nice brows, and I was able to back comb and then go all the way through, and it really did give them a nice filled in look. I still felt like I needed pencil, but I feel like my brows look best with just a little bit of pencil in them. It's mostly this, and I think it's a really great option, and I like that it's drugstore. Another thing that I needed a new eyeshadow primer. Somewhere around here, it's time to get rid of it. I have a MAC paint pot. I've had this for a couple years, and it is like dry. I'm surprised it hasn't just fallen out of here. This is done. It's time. Like, I didn't finish it. I got maybe a third of the way through, but it doesn't really work the same way that it used to. So I decided, instead of going and getting another one of these for however much these are, like 18, 20 bucks, I thought I would try the Milani eyeshadow primer. And so far, I really like this. So those were the 2 makeup items that I purchased. The last thing that I purchased, I realized that I've been trying to encourage my daughters to get really good at skincare. And all I'm asking them to do right now is wash their face before bed, put on a moisturizer. When they take a shower in the morning, if nothing else, just rinse all of the moisturizer off, moisturize again, and put on sunscreen. So I need them to wash their face, moisturize, and sunscreen. And my oldest is doing it about 2 to 3 days a week. I want her to get to the point where she does it every day, twice a day, not sunscreen, but the washing and the moisturizing, washing and the moisturizing, and not setting foot out of the house without SPF. So I thought it might be nice if I got her something new. This is from The Ordinary. It's our natural moisturizing factors plus hyaluronic acid. And you get 3.3 fluid ounces in here. This was just over $7. And I was like, really? A 3-ounce tube of product for $7? I was like, yes, please. And I tried it. This one still is not open. I'm not going to open it yet because my daughter's not ready to get into it. But I like the fact that you get a significant amount in here for such a reasonable price. I have tried this before, and although it is a nice formula, it's not my preferred formula, and I think it's lacking a little bit in like that cosmetic elegance, that really smooth, it feels nice on the skin, but it does dry just a hair tacky. And that's what bothered me. And so I'm willing to pay just a little bit more to get something that's not going to have that sort of finish on it. But my 11-year-old daughter, let's get you into a habit of using skincare. And this was what I picked up for her. All right. This is getting long. I'm so sorry. All right. There were 2 birthday products that Ulta had for me. One was a trial of Estee Lauder's Advanced Night Repair. I have a full-size bottle of this that I haven't broken into yet, but I do like it and I do use it. The other one was this. They gave me a full-size Tarte mascara. This is the Man Eater. It says Tarte loves Ulta. And this is what the brush looks like. Since I already have a full-size mascara open now, I'm going to save this for later. The last bit I have for you is stuff that I got at a Boxy PopUp. This arrived just after the holidays in late December. And so I want to show you quickly what I got. I love the last time they had a Boxy PopUp. I think it was in like April or May. I bought some Elemis products at $12 a jar. So I got 2 jars of the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. I just opened the last one recently and I'm loving it. And I got their Pro Collagen Rose Cleansing Balm. And that's the balm that I had been using to take off my makeup, and I'm almost done with the last jar that I have. But I love a cleansing balm. My favorite one is the one from Hamish. I get it at Olali, and it's a great website, and that's like my favorite like face balm for the price, and I love the texture of it. But I'll tell you, anytime I can get a cleansing balm at a reduced price, I do. So when I saw they had this is from Skin RX Lab. This is their Maid Sarah cleansing balm. It's just return. I was like, okay. I have never tried this before, but I got 4 of these because I go through cleansing balm when it's time to take my face off. I love that it has like the little scoop in here. If you are one of those people that likes to use the scoop, I usually am the only one getting in this, so I usually just stick my fingers in. Oh my goodness. There we go. It's stuck to the little stopper here. Doesn't smell like anything. And it's just your regular cleansing balm. I haven't tried it yet, but it's going to be very helpful to probably get me through the entire year of my double cleanse, having an oil or balm cleanser first. And that's what I want. I want to make sure that I don't have to pay, $30 for a clinic take the day off, or to pay $20 for one of the Hamish. I think these were like $8 each. They were really inexpensive. And like I said, I have 4. So there we go. Another thing that I picked up that I've been wanting to try for a long time that I had seen on Glow Recipes website when they were still curating things outside of their own brand was this. This is from Blythe. It's their pressed serum. It's their Gold Apricot Radiance Brightening Cream Serum. I have never tried any of the Blythe products. This is what this looks like. And this is kind of a combination of like face cream and serum. And I really, really, really like that. It also comes with its own little spoon and a little place right here where it can hold that spoon for you. Ooh, look at that. Hello. Oh, it smells delicious. Since I'm not ready to use it yet, I'm not going to stick my finger in there and introduce anything to it, but it smells very fresh and a little bit herbal. It smells delicious. All right, so I'm excited to get into this. This might be really necessary if the weather dips down any colder than it has been. Another product I picked up from Blythe is this. This is their In Between Instant Glowing Cream. So just skincare. It was all skincare. I love being able, ooh, look at how hot pink that packaging is. That's kind of fun. That's it. This giant box for this. I can recycle you, can't I? You know what's weird is that there's no actual little spoon. It's very different. Normally Korean brands will include a little spatula, but this right here is supposed to be for makeup ready skin. I don't know, it's not a primer. It smells similar to the other one, a little bit more herbally. The other one had a slightly more fruit scent to it, probably because it was apricot, but this was $12. They were both $12, and I love getting really good quality skincare, and I've heard excellent things about Blythe. At a $12 price, I can't say no to that. I picked up a couple things from Saturday Skin, another Korean brand. I picked up their Press Pause Moisture Beauty Essence. So I'm the sort of person that goes through and I'll put on a hydrating toner, I'll put on a hydrating essence, then I'll put on a serum, and then I'll put on a moisturizer. So this is what the hydrating essence looks like. And you get 1.7 fluid ounces or 50 mils. And I'm excited to try this. I have about this much left in the bottle of hydrating essence that I currently have open. So I will be busting into this probably mid-February. All right, another thing that I picked up from Saturday Skin, I already tried it. It was this. It was their Saturday Skin Rub-A-Dub Refining Peel Gel. And it came in this little cute set with a little pink rubber duck, which I'll probably give to my 2-year-old niece. She'll probably love it. But I'll tell you, this is a beautiful one of those exfoliating scrubs. All right, it's white. It has little blue dots in it. It's one of those that when you start to rub it in, it seems a little strange and disconcerting, but you get what looks like little lumps. And it's your dead skin cells coming up. There are fruit enzymes in this, and the more I exfoliate, the more of these little guys I have just kind of rolling off my hands. So it's not attractive, but my skin always feels so remarkably soft when I'm done using this, and it's a very gentle way to exfoliate my skin without feeling like I'm really breaking down that lipid layer, that barrier that we have right on top of the skin. I have one that I'm using right now, and I'm almost done with it, and it's from Bliss. It's not my favorite. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not expensive though, and you can get it at Ulta. I have tried one from e.l.f. The e.l.f. one is better than the Bliss one, in my opinion. My favorite ones are Korean ones, and I never buy anything really expensive. This was like $8 for this, and I was like, yes, because you're getting 2.5 ounces in this. And this is gonna last me several months, and it's a great way for me to exfoliate my skin twice a week without being aggressive, not using like really harsh granular beads. It's really fantastic. The last thing I picked up was some hydrating body butter. This is from Korres. It's their Vanilla Guava. I don't have it open yet because I'm still not done with my Boom Boom cream. So I have the Biggie Boom Boom, like the twice the normal size Boom Boom cream, and I'm 3/4 of the way through with it, and I knew I wasn't going to make it all the way through winter without running out of body lotion. And I need stuff that's very hydrating, and this was on sale, and I know Korres is a great brand, and I was like, body butter, yes please. So I got this. Everything that I purchased here, I know that I'm almost out of an essence. I'm nearly out of cleansing balm. I'm gonna use a hydrating pressed serum toner and a face cream later on. And this is probably second best peeling gel mask I've ever tried. This one from Saturday Skin is really good. If you ever see it in the Boxy PopUp, if you want to pay full price for it, I would pay full price for this because this one's really, really nice. I like it a lot. And, why pay whatever the price is for this when you can get it at a reduced price through Boxy PopUp? So that's what I got. There's a lot of stuff here. And I normally wouldn't buy copious amounts of the same thing, but put it on my face, and a minute later I wash it off. It's not like it's gonna sit there all day. I think this is gonna be great. So that's what I got. There was a lot of it was Boxy PopUp. But I will tell you that I'm trying to be really careful this year, not over purchasing, and not buying things that I don't think I'm gonna, be able to fully use up. I feel like maybe buying 4 of these was not a good idea, but that's the one thing. If you saw my what I used up in 2019, there was a lot of balm cleansers, oil cleansers, stuff for double cleanse. I had 13 cleansers. So I know I'm gonna get through all of these, no problem for this year. And I think that because I'm trying to save money, it is a larger expense all at once, and then I have to store it. But if I can just go and know, oh look, I still have 2 balm cleansers left after I open this jar. Oh look, I still have 1 more. Oh, I'm in the halfway through my last one. Time to look for another inexpensive balm cleanser. My goal is to definitely spend less while still treating my skin the best I know how, and double cleansing is the best thing I ever did for my skin. All right, so thank you so much for watching today. I hope this was interesting. Let me know if you have any resolutions or beauty goals and how you're doing with those. I felt really good about going into Ulta with a plan, going into Sephora with a plan, and a lot of this Boxy PopUp, I bought it before I made my New Year's resolutions, but that's okay. Hope you have a great day. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you again soon. Bye.